but taking out just one. Harsh is getting pushed upon, and he's still able to deliver a little bit of damage. But Vibhor will take him up. Good wall towards elbow to cut him off, I believe. As now they can worry about only one angle. 3 versus 3. Retake coming in and size, making it a little bit easier for his team. Vibhor goes in, but that frenzy's not going to work. The double peek, no! Somehow, Rio gets it back to a 1v1. And it's left between the fades to fight it out. Seize was not going to work, and Sai is up against the IGL of the other team. Both the IGL is going to fight it, both the fades going to fight it towards B-Long. There's a big amount of utility being dumped, and here we go.
Ooh. You got a sniff about how the push for Reckoning here, or how the rotation was for actually works in their favor. 8 bullets in chamber for KnightRider not needing because of Vibhor. And did they know? Oh, now they know. Pixelzz is trapped. Small location there. Will have the molly to the back site, but I think it's a little bit too shallow. It doesn't really do too much. He should have dropped already because of that. Prime with flash for Vibhor. Goes up. No, he's dead already. Jumping through. Look at the simultaneous push. Pixelzz hit the shot, but now they just says, yeah, throw it behind there. We go aggressive with the push. zeeq already to follow through. It's right now to at least readdress the miss of what they just did. Have to pick up that spike, but Sidedream somehow manages to just push all the way through on spawn. And this creates a little bit of an awkward dynamic from either side where the defenders will be having on to showers here. Pixelzz already finds 2. One more onto Sidedreams, but he's looking at short. zeeq have to plant the spike. Sidedream have the ultimate. And zeeq is trying to... He spots it. One with the orbital strike. And this is going to make it a little bit difficult for Rio to just address the back of the site. That peek through. The smoke is just so well placed against Guts right here. Unfortunately, that was from their own Brimstone. Rio using it against them. Now he's primed and ready with the Nightfall. Pushes them back. Vibhor's going to have it, but can he really escape this situation as soon as 2 versus 2? But Ember does have his own orbital. Activate it now, man, because it's already halfway there. They're going to have to live on a prayer for this. Harsh holding onto the corner. Ooh. Does not get it. And Rio's going to have to respect. Oh, the peekaboo. Double swing. Clear-cut picture of where the attacker's going to be coming from. And now I think I really like this adjustment. His teammates, or his team, right, to start pushing in a little bit more aggressive. Try to get that map control quicker now that they have the better weapons, and is actually slowly getting value here for Reckoning. God's Reign, though, of course, they have multiple prongs of attack. Pixelzz, not enough on that defense. Yeah, this is going to be a 3-3 on that retake.
Well, they do have an ultimate available on Fishball, who could be the winning factor of this round. As if only he gets to use it. Never mind. Just as I said, Sai! He just spams down 2 through the smoke like it's nothing, and he gets free kills.
Looking for B push.
Alright. Well, okay. I think that it is going to be Harsh to try and stop this one. He will towards B-Long. Ember still looking for a little bit more, and he will get it back. 1 versus 2. As it is Ember now left to pull it all off. He got the ultimate orb that he will be grabbing, and now there's a seeker coming along him towards A short. So this should give him an idea as to where these players are coming from. Taking a slow approach. Letting the seeker first do its... Oh, I think Ember's... Oh, no. Ember's disconnected.
They're kind of experiencing as of now. We'll see how this goes. As immediately Hoax comes in for the flank. Oh, this is really bad. They are just trapped. Rats inside a cage. Naze as well as Orbital to clear things up, and Bats is secured. But that Reckoning definitely trapped. Now, line from Harsh, though, could provide some damage, which he does. Finds Vibhor. Like, will get planted, but there still is so much post-plant. They find another. And Harsh and his teammate will be the one to remain, but I don't think they know that Rio will be popping at Sai, though. There's a bit of damage, but we'll have to respect the operator in hands of Harsh. And now we've gotten into the post plan where B site is going to be the big battlefield.
Yeah, 4v4. Fishball. He needs to be the spearhead of this attack. Their spots out 1. Pixelzz gets a free kill. Sai will trade back, though. And Fishball to hit back immediately. Harsh comes in from elbow to find the kill. And now it's on to 1 man only, and that's KnightRider. Does have a spammable spot which he is going to be exposing himself from. Now he's going to try and work it, but zeeq is just going to be seeking that defuse as safely as he possibly can, and Fishball will cover him
Pressure
up.
with his utility. I think that's just really where they have to bank on, and everything other than that is going to be forced for post plant, right? Speaking of which, harshhh has gotten so much value already with those 2 initial frags. Now he's gotten access to that tour de force with the kills. Supplemented by that, he's going to be able to use the AoE slow to really hamper how God's Reign attack this site. You can see already they've been thwarted so much. This wall giving them a bit of space, but not enough that they can safely plant the spike. And with the lesser numbers that they've had on the A site, they're going to have to look for the picks. But Reckoning, not really going to give them that leeway, the universe. Look at this. KnightRider is alone by himself. Vibhor's going to have to find an exit, but he's alone. This is going to get stumped up. And
Oh, Flash comes in. Vibhor is ready for this. Is he? No, the double peek comes through. The wall breaks down. And he's going to lose his life. But Hoax, he finds 2 back, and they've still kept the man advantage to their favor. With utility they are. They're trying to force them to not even get near the spike. And Sai, he's got a crossfire set up between him and Hoax, but he's going to lose his life first. And now it's about the time. Ember sitting on the back side. All he needs to do is hide, wait, and make sure that this plant doesn't go down. And so that is also the purpose of Hoax as he goes down, gets the spike. But Slanter, but he just...
yeah, Reckoning, they already know. They're locked and loaded on this offense, though.
Well, they've got the flank doing a bit of work, and they've got the first kill. There's 3 people on the flank, by the way. That might just be a problem. Oh, they can see that the C's has caught 1, and he's run into the U-Haul position. As Vibhor is trying to clear out towards showers, blinding himself in the process of it. Hoax is going to try and stick it half. harshhh takes out 1 as the defuser is going to be taken out, but Ember still alive, still kicking, but he's been detected.
All right, yeah, of course. I mean, it's just common sense with your finances. You know, that's what Reckoning is. They're very business minded. All right. Enough tomfoolery, man. We're up to the brass tacks with this one. Good nade to get things started. Hoax. Okay, he's gonna activate the showstopper quite immediately here. As he tries to swing out onto Showers, and the push out from TP all the way outside of Showers nets them multiple kills. Fishball readdresses the attack.
Wow.
Pixelzz, nothing used yet. He's keeping them at bay for as long as he can.
Oh, this actually gives him quite a bit of damage, and Rio gets it from Lung. That's actually so calculated that they waited to execute that perfectly. And now it's up to Vibhor to try and stop this. He's got a good positioning. He gets 1, and there comes the ultimate. There comes the support as well. Everybody from God's Reign chimes in for this defense as they completely shut down RGE. harshhh is there towards Long, and he's the only man left standing. The spike is at the ledge of that window, and he is at the ledge of his
Back
life.
away, although zeeq gets away, gets the plant, gets back. 5 versus 4 as the round continues, and KnightRider has an ultimate for that res, so whoever gets picked off here will still be alive. Pop shots through U-Haul. They're gonna have to deal with zeeq first. It works out, and look at this 2-pronged approach from Short and U-Haul. That's gonna be, yeah, that's just gonna stop them coming in through APC there. But harshhh and Rio though fights back. It's still working. Ember holding the fort. Bring things back up. Speaking of which, Fishball just got swatted away. Ember is so low. How did he get knocked out? Everybody was actually just pushing so aggressive already.
They spammed through the sight. Oh, this is gonna be big. This is gonna be big. Oh no, he did what? He didn't see the planter. KnightRider. Oh my god, that's tunnel vision right there.
Last player standing.
They haven't planted the spike yet though. The TP back. Oh, harshhh is using that audio cue. He's not gonna know about into the cover of the TP. He actually gets in. This could be a cheeky little play. Ember's gonna be forced out. Unfortunately, no follow through will come. There's the TP once again, but the nade actually makes it horrible for Vibhor. Still somehow manages to make it work. Okay, he's gonna be holding the fort here, hitting some nasty yet beautiful shots. While the 3 remaining players of Reckoning will have to go wrap all the way around onto B Long, and zeeq finds it. harshhh finds another one. We're only down to the last player. That is going to be can't see his name. Side Dreams, yeah, Sam, excuse me, thank you.
30 seconds
and they
left.
know that he's trapped on teleporter, so they can just plant that spike and again force Side Dreams to pick out of teleporter, and he can retreat and maybe give up U-Haul for now because they can always force that post plant. That's kind of awkward, but still manages to actually get a pick through the obscurity of the ultimate. that's not where Reckoning are. They're actually going to the back of B, but God's Reign is actually willing and prepared to go for a swing. KnightRider is stuck in the back of the side, still has bullets inside his weapon. There it is. We're now down to Harsh. 1 versus 4. He's done miracles, but this might be too much for him to handle.
Might just be Harsh. He's got an operator, but he has been efficient at it.
Pave away for his team. Sometimes people forget that that is what duelists do. You do have those incredible strong duelists as well. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Oh, they got into the web of deceit there with the push. Another push coming into the GP here for RGE. Reckoning are wrecking God's Reign. We're now down to Vibhor by himself. He's going to be able to push onto B long, but Spike not in his hands. Is actually stuck onto Hookah. Can he find Rio, who does have control of there? I don't think Rio knows that his opponent's just right to the left of him, but his Prowler gives away the location. He's not blinded, so he should still be able to fight. It's now turned into the 2 versus 1. Look at this crossfire setup for him. This is going to be so difficult. There it is. Keep things rolling, and that flash is huge. Oh, the C's, though, as retaliation. They don't know the size onto the corner here. He might be able to do massive damage. He kind of sort of did in terms of HP, but Harsh, as he goes in for the pinch, come through on Showers, makes it such a strong case for Reckoning here. KnightRider, though, if he pushes on U-Haul here, he's not going to find anybody. Reckoning have tucked themselves quite well in these corners.
No.
Vibhor doesn't even find one. This is looking more terrible for God's Reign right now. Hoax holding on. This is strong. No walls to stop them. KnightRider finds one. 2 versus 2. Make that 2 versus 1. The defuse. Hoax is alone. He needs to hit the shots.